In the ever-evolving landscape of television, few creators have the pulse, vision, and raw storytelling grit to redefine the game like Taylor Sheridan. As we step into 2025, Sheridan isn't just playing the long game, he's rewriting the entire playbook. With not one, but 3 groundbreaking new series on the horizon, each promising to deepen, expand, and disrupt our favorite genres, Sheridan is set to seize the small screen like never before. This isn't just a takeover, it's a cultural seismic shift. And if you thought you knew Sheridan's world, get ready to have your expectations shattered. Because when he's involved, TV doesn't just change, it evolves into something unforgettable. The Big Three. Taylor Sheridan isn't just rolling out new shows in 2025, he's executing a triple strike that could redefine the TV landscape. With Landman Season 2, Tulsa King's highly anticipated return, and the continuation of Mayor of Kingtown, Sheridan is proving he's not just building shows, he's building an empire. Each of these series hits a different cultural nerve, yet together they form a power trio that could dominate streaming and cable in a way no other creator is pulling off right now. What makes this lineup so explosive is how different yet equally magnetic these shows are. Landman digs into the cutthroat world of oil, blending modern grit with the moral dilemmas that made Yellowstone a phenomenon. Tulsa King throws Sylvester Stallone into a gangster-turned-cowboy role that's as wild as it is entertaining. And then there's Mayor of Kingtown, who turns a spotlight on America's prison system through the lens of raw, relentless power plays. Sheridan's genius, delivering 3 shows that feel worlds apart while still carrying his unmistakable storytelling DNA. And let's be real, this isn't just about fresh stories, it's about Sheridan taking over prime TV real estate at a moment when the Yellowstone flagship is winding down. The Big Three aren't placeholders, they're the next evolution of his empire, designed to keep audiences hooked, streaming platforms competing, and rivals wondering how one man keeps rewriting the rules of television. Landman's oil-soaked ambitions. If Yellowstone was about defending the land, then Landman is about owning what's buried beneath it, and the ambition driving this series is nothing short of explosive. Taylor Sheridan has built a world where the fight isn't over cattle or acres, but crude oil, the black gold that powers fortunes, fuels corruption, and leaves a trail of ruin in its wake. Season 2 promises to go even deeper into that world, showing just how far the players are willing to go when the stakes aren't measured in family legacy, but in billions of dollars. What makes Landman so compelling is that it doesn't glamorize the oil boom. It exposes the cracks beneath the surface. Sheridan's script peels back the polished boardroom gloss to reveal the ruthless deals, environmental fallout, and personal betrayals that come with chasing the next big strike. It's not just ambition we're watching unfold, it's obsession, the kind that devours friendships, marriages, and even morals. And here's the genius of Sheridan's play. By anchoring the show in the oil industry, he's not just telling a story about Texas, he's telling the story of modern America. Oil is power, and power in Sheridan's universe always comes at a deadly cost. With Landman's oil-soaked ambition set to explode in Season 2, this may be the show that cements Sheridan's crown far beyond the ranch gates. The return of Mayor of Kingtown. When Mayor of Kingtown returns in 2025, it won't just be another season, it's shaping up to be Sheridan's darkest, most unflinching chapter yet. The series has always thrived on showing the brutal machinery of the prison industrial complex, but this time, the stakes are higher and the shadows even deeper. With Jeremy Renner back in the spotlight after his remarkable recovery, the anticipation surrounding Mike McCluskey's next moves has skyrocketed. Fans aren't just eager to see how the story unfolds, they're watching to see Renner deliver what could be one of the most powerful performances of his career. What sets Mayor of Kingtown apart in Sheridans Empire is its relentless realism. Unlike the sweeping landscapes of Yellowstone or the oil-soaked deals of Landman, Kingtown trades cowboy hats for cold concrete, diving headfirst into a world where morality is a currency that rarely pays. This return promises to test alliances, expose systemic corruption, and push Mike into decisions that could cost him more than just his reputation. Sheridan isn't just reviving the series, he's sharpening it into a blade aimed right at America's conscience. And let's let's not ignore the timing. With Yellowstone nearing its end, Mayor of Kingtown could be Sheridan's ace in the hole to keep audiences hooked and critics talking. The show's return isn't just a comeback, it's a statement that Sheridans Empire doesn't rely on one crown jewel, but a lineup of hard-hitting stories ready to dominate. If the whispers about Season 4's explosive twists are true, Mayor of Kingtown may very well become the series that defines Sheridan's 225 takeover, Tulsa King's second wind. When Tulsa King burst onto the scene, it felt like a wild gamble. Sylvester Stallone swapping boxing gloves and action roles for cowboy boots and mob boss swagger. But the gamble paid off big. Now, as Season 2 charges forward, Tulsa King is looking less like a risky experiment and more like one of Sheridan's sharpest moves yet. The second wind isn't just about continuing Dwight Manfredi's story, it's about proving the show has staying power in a crowded streaming landscape. The real magic of Tulsa King lies in its blend of grit and humor. Stallone's fish-out-of-water gangster routine struck a chord with audiences craving something fresh, and Sheridan seems ready to double down. Season 2 promises more ruthless power plays, unlikely alliances, and the kind of street-level clashes that make this series so addicting. If the first season built the foundation, this second act is where Dwight truly becomes the king of Tulsa or dies trying. And make no mistake, Tulsa King's resurgence matters far beyond the show itself. With Yellowstone fading into its final chapters, Sheridan needs a breakout hit that proves his empire isn't tethered to the Duttons. If Season 2 delivers on its promise, Tulsa King could evolve from a surprising hit into the show that cements Sheridan's dominance well into 2025 and beyond. From ranches to oil fields to city streets, Taylor Sheridan has built his empire like a master architect, and 2025 proves it. With Yellowstone laying its roots in the sweeping Montana ranchlands, Landman digging deep into the ruthless Texas oil industry, and Mayor of Kingtown pulling us into the dark heart of America's prison towns, Sheridan has created a storytelling triangle that stretches across landscapes as vast as they are unforgiving. Each setting isn't just a backdrop, it's a character in its own right, shaping the people who fight, love, and betray within it. This evolution shows Sheridan's genius for balance. Ranches gave him tradition and legacy, oil fields bring him wealth and corruption, and city streets deliver modern grit and raw realism. Together, they form a mosaic of American ambition and struggle, proving Sheridan's world isn't confined to cowboys and cattle. Instead, it's an empire where the frontier spirit collides with modern greed and where power is always just one bad decision away from collapsing. By moving seamlessly from wide-open spaces to claustrophobic cityscapes, Sheridan ensures his universe never feels stale. Audiences who crave the rugged heart of Yellowstone find it in Landman's oil-soaked drama, while those drawn to sharper urban tales get their fix with the Mayor of Kingtown. It's not just diversification, it's domination, and it's why Sheridan's 2025 takeover could be his boldest move yet. The Sheridan Effect on Paramount Plus. Paramount Plus didn't just stumble into becoming a streaming giant, it hitched its wagon to Taylor Sheridan, and the results have been nothing short of transformative. His shows aren't just content, they're cultural juggernauts that keep subscribers glued to the platform month after month. With Yellowstone, 1923, Landman, Tulsa King, and Mayor of Kingtown, Sheridan has built a lineup so strong that Paramount Plus has become synonymous with gritty prestige storytelling. Simply put, Sheridan isn't boosting Paramount Plus, he's carrying it. The Sheridan Effect is more than just numbers on a chart. His series creates buzz that spills far beyond the streaming world, dominating headlines, sparking fan theories, and driving conversations across social media. While other platforms gamble on high-budget blockbusters that fade fast, Paramount Plus gets long-lasting engagement from Sheridan's slow-burn epics and shocking twists. The loyalty he commands means fans don't just sign up, they stick around waiting for the next chapter in his ever-expanding universe. Looking at 2025, Sheridan's triple strike with Landman, Tulsa King, and Mayor of Kingtown could cement Paramount Plus as the must-have streaming service for drama fans. As the competition scrambles to keep pace, Sheridan has already built an empire that feels unstoppable. If this takeover lands the way it's shaping up to, the question won't be whether Paramount Plus can survive the streaming wars, it'll be whether anyone can survive Sheridan. So as Sheridan's 2025 lineup prepares to storm our screens, the question isn't if these shows will leave a mark, it's how deep that mark will run. From sweeping landscapes to razor-sharp dialogue and characters you'll both root for and fear, these series promise to raise the bar for storytelling itself. Whether you're a die-hard fan or new to the Sheridan universe, buckle up. It's going to be one wild ride that reshapes TV as we know it. Stay tuned, because missing this wave, that's not an option.